Welcome to 15 Minutes with Dad, the podcast that gives you 15 minutes of inspiration, practical advice, and heartfelt conversations to empower your journey in fatherhood. I'm your host, Lirec Williams, a dynamic career visual and performing artist, professional data system director, and an author who's been a dad longer than any of those titles, proudly guiding a blended family of 4. And here we dive into transformational strategies, real life stories, and actionable tips that helps you navigate the challenges of family life and divorce, all while growing into the best version of yourself. Whether you're looking to boost your emotional resilience, redefine your role as a father, or simply find balance in your everyday life, you're in the right place. So get ready to transform your fatherhood journey 1 minute at a time. Now let's get started. Welcome back to another episode of 15 Minutes with Dad, the podcast where we dig into real strategies, real conversations, and real growth to help you step into your best self as a father. I'm your host, Lirec Williams, a career visual and performing artist, professional data systems director, author, and most importantly, a father navigating the journey of a blended family life with 4 amazing kids. Today, we're diving into episode 4 of the U 2.0 series, and we're talking about building your foundation, meeting your basic needs as a father. Let's get real. How often do you put your own needs last? How often do you feel drained, stretched thin, and then like you're constantly running on empty? As fathers, we give so much to our families, but if we're not taking care of ourselves, we cannot show up fully for them. In today's episodes, we're going to break down Maslow's hierarchy of needs and apply it directly to fatherhood. You'll learn why prioritizing your physical and emotional and personal well-being isn't selfish. It's essential for becoming the father your kids need. We'll also cover practical strategies to make sure you're taking care of your health, your relationships, and your personal growth. If you've ever felt like you're just surviving instead of thriving, this episode is for you. Maslow's hierarchy of needs. What is it? It's a psychological theory that explains what humans need to function at their best. It's typically shown as a pyramid starting with the basic physical needs at the bottom and moving up towards self-actualization at the top. But when applied to fatherhood, it highlights something crucial. Basically, if you're not meeting your basic needs, it's nearly impossible to be fully present for your family. Let's break it down. Number 1, physiological needs. That's like food, sleep, and your health. If you're running on fumes, skipping meals, ignoring your health, your patience and your energy will suffer. A second one would be safety needs. That's financial stability, stress management, and if you're constantly worried about finances or your stability, that stress will spill over into your home life. The third one is love and belonging. That's relationships and connections. If you're feeling isolated, it's hard to be emotionally available for your kids. Number 4 is esteem. That's your confidence, your growth, and your self-respect. If you don't believe in yourself, it's tough to set a strong example for your children. And self-actualization at the top. Number 5, becoming your best self. This is where we thrive. This is where we're not just surviving, but truly leading our families with purpose. Now, I like how Jim Murphy breaks it down because he takes Maslow's hierarchy of needs and also apply them to what inner excellence is, which is the foundation of this U 2.0 series. It talks about this concept in a different way. He says, you can't give what you don't have. If you want to lead with confidence, clarity, and love, you'll have to fill your cup first. You have to fill your own cup first. So let's talk about how to apply this to your life as a father. All right, so too many of us get stuck in the cycle of neglecting our own needs because we feel like we don't have time. Or worse, we feel guilty for putting ourselves first. Sometimes we skip meals, sleep, to grind harder. We suppress emotions instead of dealing with them, and we pour into everyone else and leave nothing for ourselves. As a result, we burn out. We become irritable, distant, and emotionally unavailable. Our health declines, our patience wears thin, and our ability to be fully present for our kids takes a hit. It doesn't have to be this way. Meeting your needs isn't a luxury, it's a responsibility. Your kids don't just need a provider, they need a father who is whole, healthy, and engaged. So let's break down 5 practical ways to start prioritizing yourself so you can show up stronger for your family. Number 1, take care of your body. That's the physiological needs. Why does it matter? Your energy, patience, and presence start with how well you take care of your body. What can you do? You can sleep more, at least 6 to 8 hours, so you're not running on empty. Make some time for movement. Even a 10-minute walk can clear your mind. And eat real food. Fuel your body like it matters, because it does. And what's crazy to me, something I've noticed lately before I even move on, is that at this age, at 35, a lot of people on social media and people that I know are literally men are dying by the age of 65. That's below life expectancy. Like 59, between 59 and 65, men are literally croaking because they're not taking care of these particular needs. But Jim Murphy reminds us your body is your vehicle in this life. If you neglect it, you limit everything you can do. Number 2, create a financial and emotional stability. Create your safety needs. Stress about your money or life uncertainties can make you short-tempered, distracted, and emotionally drained. So what can you do? Set up a simple financial plan. Track your expenses, set small saving goals, practice stress management, deep breathing, journaling, and even therapy, which is a big point. I think therapy helps for sure. Have a game plan for tough situations. Knowing your next move reduces anxiety and decision fatigue. A stable father creates a stable home. You don't have to have it all figured out, but having a plan makes a huge difference. The next one is strengthen your relationships. Love and belonging. That's the need of one of the hierarchy of needs. A father who feels connected is a father who can give love freely. So spend intentional time with your kids. Quality matters more than quantity. Stay connected with positive influence, other dads, mentors, close friends. Join Facebook groups like Fatherhood Fraternity. Communicate with your partner or co-parent openly. It's not about winning, it's about teamwork. That's a hard one to get over. Easier said than done. But Jim Murphy says great relationships don't happen by accident. You have to nurture them like anything else worth having. The 4th one would be to build self-confidence and respect. Your kids look up to you. And if you believe in yourself, they will too. So acknowledge your wins, big or small, because they all matter. Speak positively about yourself. Your self-talks influence your mindset. Keep confidence, keep promises to yourself. Whether it's hitting the gym or spending time with your kids, consistency builds confidence. For me, I have vowed to spend more time working out, and I vowed to spend more time doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu because I want to compete by the end of the year. Y'all can hold me to that. I just put that out on the podcast. Y'all can hold me to that. Check in with me. See if I, reach out to me, Lirec Williams, and say, hey, all right, did you compete yet? And then I'll be like, all right, let me get back to this. Let me get in the gym. So hold me accountable. And the last one is invest in your growth. The best fathers are always learning and evolving. And if you're listening to this podcast, you're trying to do that too. Read books that challenge you. And a book that challenged me is Jim Murphy's Inner Excellence. Had me completely ripped to shreds who I thought I was. And by the time I finished that book, I am so empowered. I've accomplished even great things since finishing that book. It ripped away the procrastination that I relied on quite a bit. But you get to learn new skills that make you better, make you a better leader and a better father. Set your personal goals. You're not just a dad, you're a man with a purpose. And if you don't have a purpose, this U 2.0 will get you there. So when you take time to grow, you inspire your kids to do the same thing. Before leaving here today, I want you to remember that fatherhood isn't just about what you give. It's about how well you take care of yourself so you can give your best. Today, we talked about why meeting your own needs is crucial and 5 strategies to build a strong foundation for yourself and your family. So here's your challenge. Pick one area, your health, finances, relationship, confidence, or personal growth, and take action this week. If you're enjoying this series, visit 15minuteswithdad.com. And next week, we'll be discussing embracing authenticity, living true to yourself and your family. We're going to be focusing on authenticity in everyday life. Discuss how embracing your true self creates deeper, more meaningful connections with your kids and ex-partners and your current partners. We're going to talk about the role of genuine self-expression in building trust and respect, practical ways to communicate honestly with your children, co-parents, and current partners, and how vulnerability can become a strength rather than a weakness. So subscribe to 15 Minutes with Dad and follow us at 15 Minutes with Dad on all streaming platforms. And until next time, take care of yourself because your family needs the best version of you. And just like that, we've hit an end of another epic journey here at 15 Minutes with Dad. I'm your host, Lirec, and I am thrilled to have shared this time with you. But guess what? The conversation is far from over. Want to dive deeper into the Dadverse? Check out our website at 15minuteswithdad.com and join our vibrant community on Instagram, Discord, and TikTok for your daily dose of dad inspiration camaraderie. And here's something special. Subscribe to our newsletter at 15minuteswithdad.com for exclusive goodies and behind-the-scenes peeks you won't find anywhere else. Got a burning question or a dad moment that made you proud? We're all ears. Submit your questions and share those special moments with us for a chance to be featured and shout out on our show. It's your time to shine in our dad community, so tap in with our Discord, and our server is at 15 Minutes with Dad. So tap in for that, engage with the community, and you will be featured on our show. Each week we would do another feature, so join in. Love today's episode. Spread the love by sharing it with a friend and leaving us a review. Let's get the word out and grow our awesome dad family, because guess what? When you give us a review and you rate our podcast, you give everybody the chance to enjoy what you've enjoyed about this podcast as well. So mark your calendars, because new episodes drop every Thursday of the week. Ready for more heartwarming stories, laughs, and dad wisdom? We can't wait to have you back. But until next time, keep being the amazing dad you are. Every day is a new adventure and every moment is special. Catch you on the next episode. Love, peace, and chicken grease.